Why is it that when I look at the ingredients on my food item, instead of putting cochineal mite residue, they write red 40.
Oh, God.
Imagine if they wrote cochineal mite residue, parentheses, insect paste, and bracket, and parentheses. A lot of people would be like, I ain't eating that. And this is what they do with cricket as well. What's the word for cricket? There's another word. What is it? Do you remember what it is?
Millet? No, it's not millet.
No.
Not millet.
Yeah, they have a word for cricket so they can not put cricket on the food label.
Oh, yeah. I'll look it up.
Let me,
Yeah.
Chat's probably already got it. It is called, where is that?
Acheta protein, Acheta.
Acheta.
Acheta, that's
Really?
Yeah.
That's a new word?
I guess these are the tricks they use to make you eat the bugs. What if I told you guys that red dyes, I don't know which one, are made with cochineal mites? You ever see this one?
gross.
Oh. We did talk about this on the show before, but let's get it. Cochineal mite red dye. You are eating the bugs, everybody. I'm gonna tell you again. You all said I wouldn't eat the bugs. You're eating the bugs. Let's see. They got little pictures of this little guy. Look at that little disgusting thing. Where are they at? Where are the pictures of this stupid thing? The truth about red food dye made from bugs.
Ew.
Feed it to your kids. How come nobody wants to show the picture of that little bug? Oh, look at this. Whole cochineal insects from Botanical Colors. Oh, they're out of stock.
Whoa. Wait.
Jeez.
What
Wait, where's the picture of the little bug? Is that? Oh man, that's the insect paste you guys are eating?
Yuck.
Harvard Museum of Science. There you go. Look at these little guys. Yeah, eat the bugs. There it is. You guys want to eat that?
Whoa.
Apparently they have like an aluminum compound in their bodies, which is bright red. And so they breed them, mash them up, and then you eat them. So that's the dye. So my point is this. Yellow 5. Imagine if it said tartrazine, parentheses, coal tar.
Yeah, that was the first one. That was the big in the maybe late 90s or early 2000s. Yellow 5. They were like, it shrinks your testicles. That was the big.
Oh yeah, because wasn't it in Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
And they're like, if you eat Mountain Dew and Butterfinger at the same time, it lowers your sperm count.
Man, I ate a lot of that.
Same time.
In 6th and
that was
7th grade.
what every teenage boy told every
You
other
get
teenage
frozen
boy.
Snickers and go golf and drink Mountain Dew and eat frozen Snickers. Those were the days of zits, and I didn't know why I would have zits.
This is big news, though, my friends. I don't know if you like eating the bugs, but check this out. At least a dozen U.S. states rush to ban common food dyes, citing health risks.
I love this.
It's great. Yes, it is. And so West Virginia needs lobbying right now. This means we need RFK Jr. and his cohorts and other big look, there's a big opportunity here. You want to get rich? Open up a food processing factory, plant, whatever, that doesn't use these artificial dyes, and you will own the market in a few years. These mass producers are fighting this. So if we can get big companies to tell the governor that they're going to commit to producing food in the state to adhere to the new ban on artificial dyes and say, screw the big producers, you are not only going to see these investors are going to make mad bank, because it's basically right now zero. The amount of food production in the state without artificial garbage in it is like close to zero. Everything's got some garbage in it. I'm sure there's stuff like tortillas, which don't have dyes in them. It's just cornmeal and water or flour and water. There's a big opportunity in replacing most of the food people eat. Sports drinks.
That's what I'm thinking about Gatorade.
Why even color the Gatorade?
You don't need to. All the Gatorades could be white, just clear. And with a yellow label or a red label or a blue label, depending on the flavor. And you don't need the poison in it.
Right. And so there's a lot of
athletes.
there's a lot of money to be made right now. The other big thing that I'm really excited for is the food tourism. Because we talked about this before the show. You've got Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia, all surrounding West Virginia. And I guarantee you, anybody who's within like 15 or 20 minutes of the border is going to be like, you want to go to the grocery store? Sure, but let's go to West Virginia because we know literally all the food is clean. Now imagine if they ban glyphosate residue, which they should.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a challenge too because of the way. Who was on here last week talking about it? Robert, sitting here on the Culture War last week.
Malone. Glyphosate.
He's like the most interesting. You ever see that commercial of the most interesting man in the world? That's Robert
does
Malone,
kind of
by the
look
way.
that,
It looks
doesn't
like that guy.
So for those who don't know, glyphosate is I believe it's a pesticide, but it's used as a desiccant.
Herbicide, fungicide, pesticide, kills it all. Plants, fungus.
And so here's what they do. My understanding is that the wheat grows and the wheat needs to die so they can harvest the seed heads, the grains, right? And anybody who's ever seen wheat grow, it's green, and then when it dies, it dries out, and then you can grab the whatever they're called, the
Stalks of wheat?
the grain head or whatever, and then you can
Not the chaff, it's the other part.
I don't know, whatever.
wheat.
It's the actual wheat.
The grain.
The wheat.
Well, the wheat is the plant, but then you can get the little seed heads out, right? And then you can get. We did this. We made bread.
Yeah, super fun.
And because we had wild wheat growing in the yard, so what happens is the producer, the refineries and the distributors will be like, "Hey, we need to come in and harvest your wheat on this date." So the farmers are like, "Okay, well, it won't all be ready at the same time, unless they spray a desiccant, which kills it." And then the glyphosate residue is all over it, gets harvested, and you eat it. Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.